Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a stock that's got everyone talking. It's seen as both a revolutionary new way to invest and maybe, just maybe, a ticking time bomb. We're talking about BitMine Immersion Technologies, or BMNR. Let's get right into it. 248%. That's how much BMNR stock shot up in 2025. An absolutely incredible run. But behind a number like that, there's always a story of huge ambition and equally massive risk. So the big question is BMR building the next great crypto empire, or is it all just a house of cards waiting to fall? So first things first, what exactly is BMNR, and how in the world did it become such a monster in the crypto space so quickly? Let's break down their whole approach.
Well, BMNR has a really simple but kind of radical business model. See, instead of making a product or offering a service, they use their stock as a way to raise money. And then they take that money and just buy and hold a ton of Ethereum. It's basically like a public company that decided to become the world's biggest crypto piggy bank.
And boy, have they been aggressive about it. Just look at these numbers. That $14 billion Ethereum treasury makes them the single largest corporate holder on the entire planet. To give you some perspective, that's more ETH than the entire GDP of some small countries. It's a staggering amount. Okay, so when you're sitting on a pile of crypto that big, it's no surprise that some investors are incredibly bullish. So what's the vision here? What's the big idea that has them so fired up?
Well, if you look back at fiscal year 2025, things were looking fantastic. The company was actually profitable, which really showed that when the crypto market is hot, this whole model can be an absolute money-making machine. That $13.39 per share in earnings, that was a massive green flag for investors.
But it's not just about stacking crypto and hoping the price goes up. BMNR is trying to build a real business around these assets. They're launching their own staking network to generate yield, and they even started paying a dividend, which is pretty much unheard of for a company like this. It's their way of signaling, hey, we're serious, and we're here for the long haul. And the company's leadership? Well, they are holding the line. They truly believe this current market weakness is just a temporary phase, crypto being crypto, and that a sharp V-shaped recovery is right around the corner. For them, this is just another buying opportunity. But, not everyone is buying that story. For every bull, there's a bear, and the case against BMNR is just as compelling. So let's flip the coin and take a look at the very real risks involved here. This single biggest risk with BMNR comes directly from its own business model. It's something called shareholder dilution. See, to buy all that crypto, they have to constantly issue and sell new stock. And for investors who already own shares, that means their slice of the company pie just keeps getting smaller and smaller. And this is where it starts to get a little scary for investors. The company is asking for permission to increase its total number of authorized shares by 100 times. Now, that would give them a massive war chest to buy even more crypto, sure, but it could also massively devalue the shares that people already hold. Hey, remember that profitable year back in 2025 we just talked about? Well, this is the flip side. In just the first quarter of fiscal 2026, the company lost over $5.2 billion. It's a really brutal reminder of just how fast the tide can turn when you're all in on a volatile asset like crypto. And for all you traders out there, the charts are flashing some serious warning signs. We're seeing what's called a death cross, which is a classic technical indicator that signals the stock's momentum has turned negative. In simple terms, it's a major red flag for where the stock might be headed in the short term. This stock is so famously volatile that it's even spawned its own leveraged ETF for traders who really want to double down on the risk. It's a pretty clear sign that BMNR is absolutely not for the faint of heart. Those wild price swings are a core part of its identity on Wall Street. All right, this slide really gets to the core of the problem, the catch-22 of their business model. For their strategy to work well, their stock needs to trade at a premium, meaning it's expensive. But right now, it's trading at a discount. It's cheap. That means every single time they sell more stock to buy more crypto, they're actually hurting the value for their existing shareholders. It's a tough spot to be in. Okay, so just when you think you might have a handle on BMNR, they throw a complete and total curveball, a move that nobody saw coming. And guess what? It has absolutely nothing to do with crypto. BMNR is investing $200 million in MrBeast. Yes, you heard that right, the YouTube megastar. It's a move that has left pretty much everyone on Wall Street scratching their heads and asking the exact same question.
Is this a stroke of absolute genius, or is it a desperate $200 million gamble? So, what's the logic here? Well, the whole strategy behind the MrBeast deal is about one thing: access. With this one investment, BMNR gets a direct marketing line to over 450 million young people. The long-term goal is to build some kind of financial platform for that audience, with BMNR's crypto services right at the center of it all. It's a really bold play to try and capture the next generation of crypto users. So we've got the bull case, we've got the bear case, and we've got this wild MrBeast card in the mix. What in the world does this all mean for the future of BMNR? Here's what you should probably be watching.
Okay, forget about the daily stock price for a second. If you really want to know where BMNR is headed, these are the underlying numbers that will tell the true story. How much ETH are they actually accumulating per share? Is the stock trading at that crucial premium or discount? And is that MrBeast deal actually going anywhere? The answers to these questions will reveal whether they're creating value or destroying it. Which leaves us with one final huge question. Is BMNR a pioneer, writing a whole new playbook for how corporations can embrace crypto? Or is it just a cautionary tale of greed and excess, the ultimate sign of a market top? The answer won't just decide the fate of this one company. It could tell us a lot about the future of the entire crypto market.